Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome here to the Launchpad and our live launch coverage of SpaceX Starlink 17-34, set to launch from SLC-4E at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. If it's your first time here, though, welcome. My name's Zach. I'm the founder and host here at the Launchpad Network, and we're glad to have you joining us live here today. As always, as we get started, take a moment, engage that like button, share out the stream, invite people to join us as we count down the next 17 minutes and 30 seconds till liftoff here today. We're going to run through everything we know about today's mission, and then we'll be getting to your guys' live comments and questions. You can send those in the chat by tagging us at the Launchpad, and I will work on doing my best to answering those through today's broadcast. We're coming to you live from the Space Coast in Florida. Our team getting ready to head out, so make sure onto the ocean to take a look at some of the incredible rockets that are on the pad. I believe probably the first time in history we have 3 different rockets on the pad ready to launch within hopefully a few weeks of each other, and 2 of them are crew-capable vehicles. We also know New Glenn's getting ready to launch. I'm sure there's a couple more Falcon 9s in the hangar. It is an incredibly busy month here on the Space Coast, and we are so glad to be down here bringing you full live coverage of that. So stay tuned to our social media and our Discord for some incredible photos and videos coming later today and into tomorrow. But you're joining us for SpaceX Starlink 17-34 on board today. 24 Starlink satellites ready to head up to low Earth orbit. These are Starlink V2 minis. Today's Falcon 9 booster is booster 1100, going for its 3rd flight after previously supporting Starlink 11-30 on its first ever flight on November 23rd last year. And its latest mission on January 16th was for NROL 105. We've been keeping an eye on the weather conditions as we go, and I realize this is a Vandenberg launch and we're looking at Florida weather. So bear with me a moment while we switch that back to looking at Vandenberg weather, and we'll be counting down to that. So sorry for that confusion there. If you guys have questions, you can send those in the chat by tagging me at the Launchpad, and I will work on answering those live while we continue to count down to launch here this afternoon or this morning, depending where you are joining us from. If you happen to be down in the Florida area, you might have caught me on Good Morning Orlando earlier today, and if you did, let me know what you thought. We were talking about everything space flight that was happening down here on the Space Coast. Always great to be able to jump on with them and talk to them about what's going on. We should have our Vandenberg radar back up here in just a moment. Apologies on that being incorrect. If you happen to like what we do and want to help support what we do, you can hit that join button. 99 cents a month gets you access to those custom TLP launch modes. So definitely take a second and check those out. Switching back to the correct radar, there we go. There is a look at Vandenberg's radar coming in from the GOES weather satellite. Today's mission launching from SLC-4E at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Taking a look at the launch schedule ahead, tomorrow, bright and early at 3:30 a.m., we have USSF-87 launching on Vulcan Centaur from here on the Space Coast. Later in the morning, about 25 minutes later, Roscosmos is planning to launch an Electron rocket. We are still trying to confirm or a Proton rocket, called Electro. We're still trying to confirm whether we'll be able to have a feed for that for you guys. Just before noon, we got Ariane 6 launching its first batch of Amazon's LEO satellites, the competitor to Starlink. And then on Friday morning, SpaceX Crew 12 launching to the International Space Station, 5:15 a.m. Eastern Time. And that kicks off a week of spaceflight. We have Starlink on Saturday from Vandenberg. We have a Starlink from the Cape on Monday. And believe it or not, on the schedule currently, we have a Starlink from the Cape less than 18 hours later. They're launching at 12 a.m. Monday, and currently on schedule is another flight at 5 p.m. on Tuesday from the same pad. So that's going to be really interesting to see if that happens or if that schedule slips. And then on February 18th, we have another Starlink from Vandenberg. Looking at the month ahead, we have a Alpha Block 1 from Firefly, a bunch more Falcon 9s. We're hoping to see New Glenn, of course, SLS, Spectrum out of Norway, Progress MS-33 on Soyuz from Roscosmos, Lots of things coming up. So make sure you've taken a moment, engage that subscribe button so you never miss live coverage. We got lots of people tuning in from all over the world, and we're glad to have you all joining us live here this morning.
Stage 2, LOX load complete. Ground gas closeouts. Falcon 9 is in startup.
Launch director, go for launch.
T-minus 3 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
LMD chamber pressures are nominal.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Falcon 9 supersonic. Max Q.
I'm back chill.
Stage
There you go.
separation confirmed.
I'm back startup.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Stage 1 engine burn startup.
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Stage 1 engine burn shutdown. Stage 1 transonic.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 2 in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.